Macau is known to have been a Portuguese settlement, but even before then, the port of Macau was used by the southern Chinese, the merchants from Guangzhou by the Pearl River, as a trading port, as a port which was used for trading silk and part of the Silk Road. When the Portuguese came in the 1500s, they were welcomed by the Chinese, and the Portuguese created a settlement here and used it as a stop-off location for their trading with Japan, China, of course, India, and Europe. The Portuguese not only brought the trading, but brought the Catholic Church. And we will see St. Paul's Cathedral, or the ruins thereof, as well as the university that was built. Unique to Macau is the blend of the Portuguese blood and culture with that of the Chinese. Today, the mixture is called Macaunese. So you have a fairly large population of the direct descendants of the Portuguese, the blood not mixed. You have a large population, a large percentage of the mixed blood of Chinese and Portuguese, the Macanese, and of course you have the Chinese. The three cultures is really a reflection of how they live with each other, a reflection of Macau. It is Macau. So let's take a visit of the remains and the historical, cultural remains of Macau. The Fortaleza da Guia, it was built in the early 1600s by the Portuguese. It was the first lighthouse, actually, built along the China coast. With European influence, you have to have a square. The Senado Square is Macau's square for celebrations and festivals. Off the Senado Square here is the Holy House of Mercy, built in 1569 by the Portuguese. It was used as a medical clinic and a place where they administered the social welfare program brought by the Portuguese. St. Dominic's Church was built in the mid-1500s by 3 Dominican priests from all places, Acapulco, Mexico. Today it is a museum. Sam Kai Vikung Temple was built by the Chinese, used as kind of for their business association. Associations is something that Chinese culture very, very much embrace. Macau, with a population of about 500,000, has 2,500 associations. That's like one association for 250 people. So they must belong to multiple associations. Today, it is used, it's sort of like the Chamber of Commerce. This is the Igreja da Sé Cathedral, built in 1622. It was refurbished in 1780. The ruins of St. Paul, as a facade, symbolic to the symbolic altar of Macau today. St. Lawrence Church was built in the mid-1800s, over here overlooking the sea. The sailors in those days, the Portuguese sailors, would come here to pray, as sailors do, for their safe return. After the trading, in more modern times, Macau became a little industrial town with textiles, light industry, and of course tourism. Today, Macau, the tourist gambling side, has grown to maturity. Not only is it now gained the World Heritage designation for its cultural and historic sites, but the gaming industry has surpassed Las Vegas in terms of revenues, and will very shortly, with the abundance of construction never seen at this scale, at one time, at such speed, be a showcase for gaming around the world, certainly for in the Asia region, with over 1 billion people in China whose incomes are rising every year rapidly. They are big travelers, and Macau is just rapidly building with the capital from from Chinese developers and, of course, the companies from Las Vegas.